Okay, so I decided that I wanted to take a moment to share why I've chosen each class inside the Bloom pathway so intentionally and why we're going to begin this journey with shadow work. Because here's what no one really tells you. Before you can create a soft life, before you can fully remember who you are or rise into ease and embodiment, you must first reclaim the parts of yourself that you were taught to hide. And that's where shadow work comes in. Inside the first phase of the pathway, which is reclaim, we focus on nervous system healing and coming back home to your body. But healing doesn't happen only through breath work and rest. It also requires radical honesty. And that's what shadow work offers. You see, for so many of us, our nervous systems are dysregulated not just from external stress, but from the internal conflict of pretending to be someone that we're not. We've been conditioned to suppress our anger, our jealousy, our grief, our wildness, our truth. So we pushed parts of ourselves deep into the shadow, believing that they were unacceptable, believing that we were unacceptable. But you were never too much. You were never not enough. You were never given the space to be whole. Shadow work is about changing that. It's about reclaiming every part of you, the fierce and the tender, the parts that ache and the parts that rage. It's not about being perfect. It's about being real, fully human, fully you. This class teaches you to stop running from your triggers, your emotions, your patterns, and start listening to them because they're not here to shame you. They're here to show you where you still need your own love. This is the moment in your journey when you stop hiding and start holding yourself with compassion, where you begin to peel back the layers and meet your own gaze in the mirror with softness, even when what you see is messy or raw. Shadow work belongs in the reclaim phase because it's the sacred beginning of your return to wholeness. But it also flows into the next pillar, remember, because as you bring light to your shadow, you start to remember who you really are beneath all that survival and conditioning. You remember your worth. You remember your power. And finally, this work paves the way for the rise and receive, because the woman who's no longer afraid of her shadow is unstoppable. She no longer shrinks to be liked. She's no longer self-sabotaging out of fear. She rises, authentic, embodied, magnetic. So yeah, we're going to start in the shadow, not because that's where you belong, but because it is the key to your liberation. This class is an invitation to meet yourself fully, to reclaim what's been buried, to honor your story, and begin writing a new one where nothing is left out and everything belongs. Are you ready to meet that woman within you? She's been waiting.